every young person should have the chance to take part in international youth projects. Do you want to give young people with fewer opportunities access to personal development experiences? Do you want to reach more diverse youth? If your answer is yes, check out the inclusion and diversity opportunities offered by Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps. Participants of their Andalusian dance group start questioning Danny about the Romani roots of the dances they perform. Danny decides to explore the connection between Andalusian and Romani culture and reaches out to other organizations in Europe. Martis shares with his youth orchestra group that he has been diagnosed with autism. The group starts reflecting on the topic and realizes that they would like to reach more people with disabilities. Under Martis's leadership, they seek ways to connect with other youth-led initiatives where people with and without disabilities come together. Cynthia wants to raise awareness about first-generation university students, their unique struggles, and the barrier of poverty in social mobility. Together with other students of similar background, Cynthia wants to create support structures at her youth centre for young people who hope to be the first ones in their family to go to university. It's been 5 years since Dilara started working as a youth worker at her local mosque. Sometimes she feels disconnected from other cultural and religious traditions and senses that she would like to get in touch with peers from other religious backgrounds. Dilara thinks that this would also benefit the young people who attend her Muslim youth centre. Danny, Martis, Cynthia and Dilara, they can all benefit from the inclusion and diversity opportunities within the EU programmes for youth. The Inclusion and Diversity Strategy for Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps summarises the European Commission's commitment to increase the focus on inclusion and diversity in the EU programmes for youth. Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps projects should focus on including young people with fewer opportunities and help them overcome access barriers such as disabilities, health problems, barriers linked to education and training systems, cultural differences, social barriers, economic barriers, barriers linked to discrimination, or geographical barriers. The programs promote accessibility for people with fewer opportunities by offering dedicated financial support for inclusion, prioritizing diversity in selection, offering more accessible formats, among many other ways. Danny, Martis, Cynthia and Dilara reach out to their national agency for Erasmus Plus and are well received. Soon, they benefit from the European Commission's programmes. Danny organises a mobility project for youth workers. Youth workers working with Roma and traveller communities from across Europe join and exchange experiences on discussing identity and belonging through arts. Martis organises an international youth exchange to promote inclusion of people with disabilities in youth organisations. Members of Martis's orchestra meet with scout groups, a youth organisation for deaf people, and students of an inclusive school. After the event, Martis feels strengthened and realises that as a young person with autism, he can take a leadership position in his orchestra, just like he had done in organising this encounter. Cynthia's organisation applies for a small-scale partnership together with like-minded organisations from across Europe, which they meet through a capacity-building pathway. Together, they develop a mentoring framework for young people who would like to be the first of their families to go to university. Dilara's Youth Centre applies to become a hosting organisation for European Solidarity Corps volunteers and soon welcomes volunteers with Jewish, Hindu and Christian background. This experience allows the young people at the Youth Centre and the volunteers to learn more about different worldviews and broaden their horizons. So, do you also want to offer European opportunities to the young people with fewer opportunities you are working with? Contact your national agency to find out more.